Welcome, welcome. Look at all these people here. Hi. Hello, hello. I know so many of you. That's exciting. That's the fun thing. I know so many of you. Welcome, welcome. We're just going to have fun tonight as this is our girls' time to kind of get together and talk fashion and clothes and all the fun things we can do. Ottawa, all over the place. South Carolina, I'm going there soon. I don't know when, but I know it's on my calendar. So I know next week I'm going to Covington. You guys, you're just there's only a few going on this trip, and you are missing an amazing trip. This Donna Salyer's fur trip. I'm telling you, like we talk every day, and she's got so much stuff that she's like giving away almost. It's amazing. It's going to be amazing. If you're close by, sign up and drive. Just drive and get there. It's going to be an amazing trip. And there's still, I overpaid for the hotel, so I've still got those rooms that are open. But anyway, that's a different subject. We're still going to have fun. Um, the dress, what we're going to talk about tonight, I'm just excited. Let's get started. Let me know if you have any questions as we go along the way. We're just going to have a good time. Is that a deal? Okay, so we are going to start with what's in the stores. And here's the deal. I took, oh my goodness. Honestly, I think I took probably, just a second, you guys, I'm going through some computer stuff. I bet I probably took, conservatively, 30 pictures. I walked the entire North Park Mall. Our North Park Mall is pretty good size. I walked the entire North Park Mall and I took pictures of the mannequins, like all the mannequins. And you know what all the mannequins have on? Dresses. What should I sew? Dresses. I am amazed at how many dresses were on the mannequins. I felt like it was the only thing in stock. Like they didn't have anything else to put on the mannequins, and they had to put on mannequins. And if you look at this one, like this one on the right is in Nordstrom's. Look how much space that's taking up. Like that was a massive size. That was such a large space. The one on the left too, that's Neiman's. That took up a big space too. But I was really, honestly, in shock as to how many dresses were on mannequins, how many mannequins had on dresses, like almost exclusively somebody said, okay, it's dresses only this week. And it wasn't just Neiman's and Nordstrom's and Gillard's and, it was all of them. As I walked down the mall, I took pictures all over the place. And I decided I didn't need to bore you with all those pictures. So I'm just kind of capsulating them and telling you that it's really incredible. However, I want to say this to you all. Because I know there's some of you who, the minute I say that, you say, I'm not doing dresses. So these next couple pictures, they're Arlene Fisher, they're several designers. And they are showing tunics, I'm going to call them dresses, with pants. Because you can see in this case, and these are both Arlene Fisher, and these are expensive, you guys. These are upwards to $300 a piece for the top, and then, a couple hundred for the pants. They're very expensive. So you can see on the left there, she has on a dress, or what we might think of as a dress. It's knee length, but you can see what they've done is they've gone monochromatic, paired it with pants. They're on the right. I love the look. Love that look. I think it's a great look. So don't think that if you don't want to wear dresses, you can't hear in tonight, because what we want to do is we really want to see how many things we can do with dresses and how many options we have with them. This is another one, again, dress length, and yet paired either monochromatic or a slight contrast. I wouldn't go, well, you could go a harsh contrast. Just know that when you go a harsh contrast, you have a tendency to, looks less like a dress. The look itself looks less like a dress. So this one here, I thought was adorable. Again, it's a vest in this case, but long with those pants underneath. And it's kind of color coordinating, somewhat monochromatic. It's more tone on tone, but just a really beautiful look. And very nice and very cool and very pleasant. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to show you some things. You all know that I get feedback from customers, and I will show you a couple customer pictures because they're extraordinary. They really are so good, and I love you seeing what everybody else is doing. I love seeing what everybody else is doing. I guess I'm somewhat supposing that you all love seeing what everybody else is doing as well. Oh, I forgot my mic, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so thank you all for reminding me. You guys clearly know I haven't got the hang of this yet. Okay, there's so many things to think about that I just can't quite get it down. So this is from a customer. This is pattern number 600. The fabric on this is the Hugo Boss Pink Silk. It's 8138. And you can see, what I wanted you to see was what that belt does. And to see if you thought she looked thinner with the belt, without the belt. And then see the back view also. The darts are beautiful. Notice you can see those slight little pockets that she put in on the side there. She put little, like little tabs on the sleeves, roll up the cuffs, so she's going to wear them that way probably most of the time. I just think this is a great look. I think it's a great job, but I like it without the belt. And the reason I like it without the belt, number one, I think it makes her look thinner, and number two, the belt's wrong for the dress. In fact, tomorrow night, well, it was going to be Thursday night, it's still Thursday night, but tomorrow night, I'm doing a little deal on making a belt and how you can really do a belt. I mean, you can do a belt many ways, obviously, but I'm going to show you how to do a cute little belt with a wrap that I think will really help. So that you can make it out of fabric and you can make it match, but it will still look really chic, I think. All right? So I wanted you to see that. Great look, great everything. Just a beautiful, beautiful job. Then I wanted you to see this because this is Giorgio's top. This is pattern 312. And you can see she just did a beautiful job. Just a beautiful job. Just a gorgeous job. And all she did was lengthen 312. So what I want you to see is how beautiful that dress looks. And what it's doing is it's shaping. But even if it was a tunic with pants, it would still look great. You can see that Giorgio's dress. And so she continued the fullness throughout the length and added the length to the bottom of each piece. So what we want to see, or what we want to discover, is that a top is a short dress. A dress is a long top. So do we have lots of top patterns and lots of dress patterns? We do. All right? All right, so what I want to show you, I want to go through dresses that I saw. They're definitely in some categories, wovens, knits, whatever. But there's so many options, you guys, and the goal is to get you excited, see what's out there, and you can do this. All right, are we ready? All right, let's get started. Okay, so this so happens that these two dresses are very similar. We have both of these fabrics, and I want to show you some of these fabrics because some of the fabrics, when they say designer on them, I actually don't know who they are. I know they're coming out of New York, like that Lafayette 148 dress. Our dress is our fabric is like exactly like this fabric. I mean, I went to the store and saw this dress and I couldn't tell any difference. So it's really interesting. Notice the sleeve. That's where I picked up that ruche sleeve that's in pattern number 400. And we're almost done shipping those. We'll be all done shipping pattern number 400 by Friday, just an FYI. But it's pattern 600. It's got the new ruche sleeve on it. And then the fabric you can see is that stripe. The one on the left then is Gucci. And that's that lavender. And we've got that crocus lavender. We've got both of these. So I'm just going to show you some of these fabrics just so you can see them. I did get some lighting, so I'm hoping you can see it a little bit better. This is fabric number 8173. And this is what I was saying to you. It's this beautiful 100% cotton. It's got great selvage. I mean, just a beautiful piece. And then along with it is this lavender, and same thing. A very thin pinstripe, just a beautiful look if you're trying to make that. But also I'm going to add to that 8196. Beautiful shirting. 8196. I'm just going to throw a couple out there. And 8182. They're good. They're very good. The shadow tone on tone. You can see them closer up. when, you know, you can see them closer up when you click on that number and you actually go to that photo. But I just wanted you to kind of see what I was kind of thinking and what I was showing at the time. All right, so this next one, sorry, I got to make sure my numbers are right on. This is an Acris. Now, I didn't have the price on this, but it's roughly $2,500. That is our wrap dress. So I used pattern number 650, and this is the fabric. Here, let me take that off, because you can always go back to these. And this is our fabric. It's 8209. It's an orange. It's a silk, but it's got body to it. It's beautiful. I mean, the drape on this is absolutely stunning. It's a beautiful color. It's perfect. And keep in mind that when we talk about these garments, they're substantially more expensive than when we make them. I mean, we know that. We know that. So all we have to know is that all we have to do is keep sewing, and we'll get better and better and better. And I've said it many times, I'd rather have a well-fitted garment that's not sewn as perfectly than a perfectly sewn garment that doesn't fit. Because people just don't come up to you and say, here, let me look at that zipper and let me look at those parts, and, you know, they don't do that. But if it fits well, then we've got half the battle. Okay, I want to show you this one. This is Lafayette 148. It's a linen. It's a silk. But I just love the print on there. So pattern 622 would be a great pattern. You wouldn't use the ruffle. 622 is it's a PBS pattern. But I put all these on here so that you could go back and reference them. I do want to remind you all that till midnight tonight, there's free shipping on fabrics. So don't wait till tomorrow. It was supposed to be today and tomorrow, but because of the storm, we couldn't do the webcast last night. It ended up being the last day, so I kind of apologize for that. But I can't, we're putting up new fabrics in the morning, so I can't really extend that. But anyway, it's till midnight tonight. So till midnight tonight, you've got free shipping. Use your coupon code that we sent out in the email, and you'll have it. But anyway, with this one, again, I want you to look at that price. $1,300 for this little dress. I want to show you a fabric that I think is fabulous, 8161, which is this right here. I love this fabric. It's a linen, 100% linen, a white and light blue. It kind of looks like clouds. It gives you so much the same effect. I know it's a different color, but the effect would be just so very, very similar. Beautiful, beautiful dress. Now again, if you didn't do the dress, you could certainly do the tunic, and that would work really, that would work very well also. So let's take another look at that dress, and that would be what we would want to do in, a different color. Just a different color is all we would do. Okay, then I wanted to show you this. Obviously, Ralph Lauren is the king of the shirt dress. He's done it for a lot of years. He's done it out of a lot of fabrics, stripes, but we've got a lot of fun stripes. So I want you to look at those pattern numbers, fabric numbers, 8172, 8170, 8159, 8149. I'm going to add 8196 and 8182, and I want to take a minute and show you those fabrics because they're just fabulous. Now, if you notice this particular dress, it's just, there's several different dresses here. I just wanted you to get the look, and I wanted you to understand how many of these shirt dresses Ralph Lauren has done and how classic they are. So it's not like you'll make it and just wear it this season. You'll wear it out. And because the mini dress is so popular, it's really a fun thing to do. 8172, that's this beige. It's a beige and white. It's beautiful fabric. I know you can't see these close up, but I just want you to kind of get a feel for them. This is the 81. I added this one. This is the red and white. Is that adorable? Also make a great dress. This is 8170. This is a linen stripe. So that stripe would be absolutely stunning in that little dress. 8172. 8170. This one is 8159. This is that embroidered. This is adorable for that dress. It's got little embroideries on it. So it's a blue and white stripe, but it's got little embroideries on it. And again, you can see the close-up online. I just kind of wanted to go through. And then if you want to just switch it up a little bit, this is a striped silk. And this is $81.49. Isn't that beautiful? I just think that would be the prettiest little shirt dress. Just fun and easy to do. And you guys know on a shirt dress, and I've done a couple where what I've done is instead of doing all those buttons down the front, I just overlap the closures and stitch them down. So you just slip the dress over your head. It's not, a big deal at all. It's shaped. It's not that fitted. So you don't have to get extremely tight. And it's a very quick, easy sew. If you don't want to do buttons and buttonholes, you could always sew on the buttons, but just make it, I can't tell you how many blouses I've done that I just slip over my head. Woven. I just love them. I think they're very easy to deal with and really easy to sew. Let me check questions and just see what we're doing here. Okay. The wrap dress is $6.15. $6.15 was the wrap. $6.50. I'm sorry, you guys. Am I saying $6.15? $6.50 is the wrap for that this dress. Yeah, $6.50 the no gap wrap. I'm sorry, you guys are helping me out here. Yeah, $6.50. That's for the. Let me go back to that picture. There we go. That's a little wrap dress in silk. But you know what I forgot to point out? I wanted you to notice her shoes. And I'm seeing it all the time. It's really constant. When you guys are doing a mid-tone dress, that's your oranges, all of those mid-tones, the pinks, go lighter to the shoes. Don't go dark. Go lighter. And you can see those shoes just blend beautifully. I forgot to kind of point some of those shoes out because I had a lot of them. Hang on a second. Yeah, see how they're doing lighter with the shoes? When the garment is mid-tone, go lighter with those shoes. That little dress, those shoes are just perfect. The little sandals, they're just adorable. And keep in mind, well, we don't have shoes on that one, you guys. Tennis shoes are really, really popular. So don't bypass tennis shoes. They are really quite the deal. That one doesn't have shoes. Okay, so let's go on. I want to look at this next one. So this is really a case where, personally, this would be just an amazing, like a little cover-up, a little swimsuit cover-up, a little by the pool, by the beach, on a vacation, where, I don't know, you could even wear shorts underneath this or not. I mean, you don't have to, depending on the fabrics, but this could be used on the tank dress. You could do a tank top out of this and then just make it long. What you want to do is measure how many inches at the bottom. I'm going to give you a number that's probably 60 is what a lot of these dresses are at the bottom of them. Some are fuller, but 60 is enough that it really carries well. I'm going to tell you to go shopping. You know that. But if you look at these fabrics, I'm going to give you some good fabrics to go by. 8084, 8136, 8146, 8175, 8151. And I'm going to show those to you. I just wanted you to kind of read them out. The one that I put up in particular, the one that I put up in particular is this really light 8084 is this one. This is the white. It's kind of like a gauze. And again, you can make a tunic and then make leggings or do the dress. Some that are not as see-through is this one, 8136. It's a white, but it really holds its color to where you don't really see through that as much. I'm going to give you some linens, which would be amazing in that dress. 8151. We've got the little matching scarf that goes with this. That would be beautiful. And then 8146. We got all kinds of dress, all kinds of ideas on this one. A little tank dress, just flare at the bottom. It'd be adorable. And then, you do that little kind of topper with it. Now I'm going to show you that tomorrow night, but anyway, that's not tonight. But I'm going to show you how to do a little wrap, a shawl, and then do a little belt to match. This one is 8175. Yep, it's on there, 8175. Just some really fun fabrics. The fabrics are easy, they're beautiful, I just love them, I think they're just really right in step with what's going on. Okay, then this next one, let me just make sure I'm not leaving you in the dark. Hi, you guys. Let's see. What is the pattern for the shirt dress? 600. Do you have a pattern with a hidden button placket? No. Well, we did 300. 300 has been out there and then we discontinued it. The tank dress would be 514. One more. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry. I can't. The lights are really hard to see. For the tank dress with a 60-inch hem, do you fullness and turn? No, you can just add up the sides for a tank dress. Okay, so what you can do on the tank dress, keep in mind, let's just say if you went down straight, it would be 40 inches. I should have done the math for you. Let's just say it would be 40 inches, because if your hips are 40, 45, whatever, go straight down to be 45. You're going to take it to 60. So if you divide by 4 pieces, because you've got 2 fronts and 2 backs, you're only adding, let's say, 20 inches even. So you've got 4 sides to that. That's only 5 inches per side. 5, 5, 5, 5. So it's really not that much. It just gives, it's enough difference that it makes it a flare, don't get me wrong. But that's why it's so good to know numbers, because you realize that there's not a lot of difference between straight and flare. It's just simply that it looks a lot different. Obviously, it takes up more fabric, but it's very easy to do with your patterns. You can just add it. You know, partly what I would do, like if I'm doing the tank dress and I'm extending it down, I would take and pivot off center front. So where center front is on the fold, I'd pivot off center front and put some there and then some there at the side. Same with center back. Pivot, you know, leave the very top part at the right on the fold, but then just pivot the pattern out so some is being added here and some is being added over here. I think that will give you the most balance as far as when you go to add it. But play with it. You know, there are so many, I'm going to call them asymmetrical hems today. I'm standing in this skirt. I'll show it to you in a minute. That is asymmetric hem. Asymmetric is so popular right now. I'm not sure why. I don't know, but I know that it's really, really popular. 312 as a dress is adorable. I've done it many, many times. I don't think I've done it any times that I haven't liked it. I just really, really enjoy making that pattern longer. But the same with the tank dress. I've done that tank dress over and over and over as a tunic. You can slit the sides. Keep in mind, this next picture I want to show you is a maxi dress, because these maxi dresses are really stylish right now. And they are very cute. They are going to be popular for fall. Every designer is showing maxi dresses for fall. So you could make them now and be right in for fall and just kind of wear them all summer. But you can see how cute they are. I did this as 4015, and I did this in a knit. Now, it doesn't have to be. It could be something different that you decide you want to do. 4014 is an option. But I did want to show you some fabrics, because there's just so many. Think of this as a base, and I put down 4 different fabrics. So let's take a look at those fabrics here for a minute. 8128, 8125, 8126, 8163. Let's look at those. Okay, so 8128 is, I did a print. A knit print is what I went for, because I thought that would just be adorable in a little knit print, which is what that is. So I did that as a knit print. I did 8125, which is, I love this. I did a top out of this, but this is just a great fabric. This kind of this cobalt blue color. It's beautiful. This one would be great also. This is 8163. That's also on the list. I don't think it's on your list. I added it afterwards. That would just be so pretty. You could really play with that border, but the drape of this fabric and that dress would be just adorable. And then this has been one of my favorites since it came in, which is 8126. Yeah, I just love this. It's something Thunder. I can't remember the name of it. But just a beautiful dress. Very casual, and yet just a great knit. Some of these, even though they're knits, they kind of look like a woven, so they take on a little different effect, but they're just absolutely beautiful. Okay, let me see if there's just any questions or comments on that. And sorry, you guys, the lights are such where I can't see the questions. Would you do the same with the 600 to make it flare? Yes, yes. Back at the side and get the flare, yes. I just don't like maxi dresses. I am 5'3". You know, I think that I can understand that, because anytime it goes down to the bottom of the, I don't think it's the fact that it's the maxi dress, personally, and I'm 5'8", so I'm not trying to contradict you by any means. But if I could throw out, I think it's more the circumference at the hem. So if you're 5'3", don't try to, I don't know what your hip measurement is. It depends on what your hips are. But don't go 60 inches. Pare it back a little bit. But a long maxi dress is a really slimming look. So maybe don't go flare at the bottom, or watch how much flare you add. But whenever you do one piece, one color, the longer that dress is, I mean, you look good. It's a positive. So, experiment with them. And you guys know the best way, I think, to experiment is to go shopping. So I'm a shopaholic just because it's cheap research. How's that? Okay, then I want to show you this one. Now, this is the one I've got on, or I decided to make it because it is, that next step, once we've done dresses, we can do tops and skirts because it looks like a dress, especially when they're monochromatic like what this is. Instead of doing it in white, I did mine in black, only because I had the belt and I was kind of centering around the belt that I wanted. I've had this belt on the belt that I have on, I've had it for a while, and I thought, what I'm going to wear that with this with. As soon as I saw this dress, I thought, oh, that's it. That's what I'm going to wear it with. That's perfect. So, again, the top I made out of 195. It is the sweater set. It is. The skirt is the new skirt, the 225. It's got the flare in the front. It's just absolutely adorable. It's got a blank space where if you tuck in the sweater set and then, blouse it, you've got the belt, and it's just perfect. Now, the white, and you can see a long list of fabrics. I'll go through the fabrics so that you can see kind of where I'm thinking. The white is just one option, but I'm going to tell you something. That dress is just, or that skirt and top, whatever it is, it's just a home run. It doesn't matter, even if you, just don't wear the belt. You could put on a necklace instead. There's so many options. It's so classic. It's just a full skirt. It's just a little bit of a twist on the full skirt. And then, of course, just a sweater set. And there's lots of different tops you could do. You don't have to just do a sweater set. So I'm going to show you this Gucci, this pink. I'm going to go through those numbers. The numbers were written down on that paper. 8211. Okay. You could easily, if you decided this is the lavender Gucci, same thing. Be gorgeous. Top and bottom lavender. This is the white. We actually have the white. So if you decided you wanted to do white, this is a great white to do it with. And then we have this light pink. We've got all kinds of blacks. You guys know it. We've got black. The black I have is 81. The white is 8114. I'm not sure the black I have on, to be honest. It's the newer one, 82. It'd be in the 8200s. It's the viscose black. We've got a couple viscose, and then we've got a black suede. It's not the black suede. I just love it, though. It's light. It feels just wonderful on, and it's just comfortable. Keep in mind that you can do them in a print also. So that's kind of where I think this would... You saw that when we did a border print on this skirt, this 225, it's just so cute. It is really, really adorable. So play with that border print so that you can, get a border print going around the bottom of that 225. I think that would be a great option. All right, so I want to just show you something because I hope you don't feel it's pushy, but it's a gentle reminder. It's a gentle reminder that clothing does not need to cost what it does. And the reason it costs what it does is this is Mr. Armani's boat he just designed. I shouldn't call it a boat, should I? That's hardly not a boat. That is a large, I think it's called a yacht. All right, so recognize that every bit of Armani went into that boat, and there's lots more where that comes from. So keep in mind that the clothes in the stores have lots of expenses involved in them. They're certainly not the cost of the fabric and the pattern. So when we take our expertise and we put together that fabric and the pattern, we can just save so much money. I mean, it's honestly, kind of ridiculous almost to me sometimes how much they cost. But I just always want you to remember how much we save by sewing. You know, you can even count the machine, put that in too. It doesn't matter. You could buy one outfit and sometimes pay for that sewing machine. So I think it's just, I guess I always want to keep you reminded as to how much those clothes cost. And if you're not shopping in the stores, I mean, a lot of times I know I like to put prices up, but it's just expensive. I mean, it is just, these clothes have gotten more and more and more and more. Okay, I believe the lilac fabric you mentioned says blue. Will you please give the lavender numbers? Yeah, the lavender number is 8130. 8130 is that's a Gucci lavender. What portion for the maxi dress? To the ground. For 5'3", make it to the ground. It's not the length, you guys, it's the circumference. The circumference is what's going to be different. If you're shorter, it's like with pants. If you're shorter, you want to watch the circumference of those pants. If you're 5'3", again, I can't tell you a circumference because I don't know your size. So it wouldn't do me any good to give you a circumference because it would depend on the size. What you want to do is you can bring the hem in back smaller than your hips. And a lot of you say, no, I don't want to do that. Yes, that's what you want to do. You want to bring them back in smaller than your hips. It'll make you look thinner. Can you take a guess to the total width at the hem on the wrap dress? Oh, on the wrap dress pattern itself, the hem is going to be probably 42, roughly 42. I appreciate the visual reminder. Yeah, I mean, I know we're all here. I know we're all sewing, and I know that's why we're here. You know, we sew because we love to sew, and because we know that that's where the money's going. It's certainly not going into fabric and patterns. You know, we know that, and that's not to default anybody. There's a lot of women out there who don't sew, and if I did not sew at all, I would want there to be a Giorgio Armani. I would want to be able to buy that quality. I would not be able to afford that quality, but I would want to be able to buy it. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I have a fabric over here that's an Armani. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of fabric. It's not even that you need to know that it's Armani just by feeling it. It's just incredible, the difference. So beautiful fabrics really are amazing. Our goal is, and I see it more and more and more, we're upscaling. I can see us. We're wanting better fabrics. We're trusting ourselves more to buy better fabrics. And I think that's just really exciting. To me, I think it's really exciting. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I can't read. The light isn't, I got the new monitor and I got it close enough to where I can see it, but the light is right behind it because I wanted to show off the fabrics. And so now because I can't see the monitor. So we just keep fixing these things, you guys. We'll get better. So new to your here, and I love to shower. Is that what that says? Recite here, and I love to shower. I have no idea where to go looking for the fabric. Oh, the shower. Okay. I love to shower. I thought I love to shower too. So we're Silhouette Patterns, silhouettepatterns.com. You guys, we are growing, and I appreciate all those who tell other people about it. But we are silhouettepatterns.com. And if you go to silhouettepatterns.com, you'll see, not right at the top of the page, but kind of like maybe a few inches down, you'll see major topics, and they're patterns and videos and fabric classes. You want to click on fabrics. And then if you click on fabrics and go to the right, it says view all. And if you view all the numbers there, or you can just go to the site and type in the number and it'll pull up that fabric. I think it's nice to look through them all, but you can kind of do whichever way you want. The very front page has a search feature, and if you just click on that number, you'll go to the search feature and it'll take you right to that fabric. You can just plug in a number. So the reason I wrote all those numbers down for you all is so that you could reference them after the fact. Just remember that tonight, midnight ends the free shipping. So that saves you a little bit, to not have to pay the shipping. It's kind of like if you're here shopping, you just take it and leave, and we'll pay shipping on that. Okay. Um, I got it, you guys. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. So it's hard for me to stay within my time frame. I'm over my time frame already. But I really do enjoy showing you our beautiful fabrics and our patterns, and that they are right what's out there. They're right what's in the store. So it's good to make a dress. And if you decide that you want to make it sleeveless, you put that jean jacket on top, or you put a wrap on top. Tomorrow night I'm doing a wrap so that it can go on top, and then I'm going to do a belt that goes with it. I'm going to show you how to make a great little cloth belt. Okay. What skirt pattern are you wearing? I'm wearing the 225. So this is exactly like that white one. Let me pull back up that white one and show you the white one. I copied the white one pretty much identically. Yeah, that's my outfit that I have on. I did the 195 top. I built it around the belt because I really liked my belt. And I did 225 for the skirt. And so this is a dress, it's not, it's a skirt and a top, but recognize that I can build them out separately now. A black top, I can wear it all day long. But I think that outfit, let me go back to that outfit again. That outfit would be amazing in a myriad of fabric. Obviously, I did all those fabrics there because I could see it in so many different colors and combinations. And then again, you can wear them together or you can split them out. So just really fun. If you did the top sleeveless, you could do it with a jean jacket. So just a very great, just a super duper great base fabric, base outfit, I should say. Just a real great base outfit. All right, can you show, let's see, thanks. I hate it when I'm speaking clearly, but it's not picked up. No worries, you guys. Okay, can you show the blue fabric and provide the fabric number to the right of the 270-inch, the blue fabric? This blue fabric? I don't know the numbers, you guys. I don't know this number. It's a stretch woven. You can try to, I guess I could find it. Is that the blue fabric you're talking about? Let me see if I can find it real quick, because if it's on this end, it's toward the beginning. So let me see. Hang on a second. I'm on the site on my phone. All right, it is, I feel like I'm getting close. No, maybe not. Maybe not, you guys. Oh, here it is, 8144. 8144 is what that blue, if that's the one you're talking about, okay? If not, then ask me again and we'll try again. Did you make 225 a print before? Guys, honestly, I have done 225 probably 10 times. I'm a little embarrassed to admit that. I have got so many of these skirts. I went to an art festival the other day. It's perfect. Grab a skirt. Just throw it on. Tennis shoes, sandals. It doesn't matter what you put on with them. They just work. And they're so comfortable. And they're just cute. Okay. Let's see. Thank you. Oh, you guys welcome. Thank you. Did you make, yes. Great topic and details. Yes. The tool class started this morning. Yes. So if you're not in the tool class, get in the tool class, but all those were sent out this morning. Okay. And you're going to have to check to just make sure, email me privately and let me know. And that way I can tell you kind of, what happened, or where I can tell you kind of what email it went to, if that makes sense. All right, you guys, we're going to go sew. I'm going to go sew anyway. I've got a project I'm working on. All right, so the goal is happy sewing. Remember, use your coupon code free shipping tonight on all the fabrics till midnight tonight. All right, and come with us and see Donna. All right, thanks for being here. Bye.